welcome to game number 11 here at Sanford Arena inside the Cullen Hockey Center in Moorhead. Home to the morning matchup between the Skippers from Minnetonka and Osseo Maple Grove for the third place game. Minnetonka finds himself in this game after a 4-0 win over West Fargo, 3-1 over Stillwater, but lost to the host, Moorhead, 2-1 last night. Osseo Maple Grove, unfortunately, suffered their first loss of the year last evening at the hands of Edina. Convincing win for Edina, to be quite honest. Hopefully a bit of a wake-up call for the team that it won't be easy the whole way. We're going to have to step up and play a tough game today, right behind a tough game last night. As we watched Minnetonka earlier in the tournament, they are big, strong, and fast. Ryan, what do you think?
Well, I'm back on the ladder. That's always not a pleasant place to be, but we're dealt the rink. We get to do the ladder again.
That's right. Well, Minnetonka comes in with an 8-3-1 record in the now rankings. They're number 18. After our defeat last night, we were up from number 1 to number 7. So pretty highly contested matchup here between the two teams. Only 4 losses on the season in totality, against 17 wins and a tie. I'm expecting a hard-fought battle here to the end. We are on dirty ice, so we will resurface after 1. The ice here was a problem the other night against Woodbury, and you can actually see behind the net where we'll be defending twice wetness, which is problematic for our defenders potentially as they're coming around the net. The horn has blown. The Skippers donning their traditional white unis.
The big M.
They're sharp uniforms. I'd imagine here on Championship Sunday, we will go through the starting lineup, the national anthem, and then we will get going. Nice little shout out, thank you, really, to the Staybridge Suites in Fargo. They were very hospitable and provided the kids with healthy breakfast options.
I was going to say, solid breakfast choices for sure. Yep.
Full fruit bar. Impressive. You don't see that all the time at hotel breakfast, so that was nice. I don't know if you noticed the wrinkle, but different D pairings potentially here today.
Yep.
And now the starters for Minnetonka, starting with the goaltender, number 31, Leo Jackson.
Catch me if I fall, please.
Yeah.
Number 15, Tyler Cole. His defensive partners, number 24, Gavin Whitesell. At wing, number 8, Francis Destiny. At wing, number 97, Jaden Clancy. And the center is number 11, Brad Olson. And the rest of Minnetonka, the head coach is Zach Worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play hockey. The Skippers and the Leapers for third place here at the Battle of the Blue Ox.
Ryan, we've got a special shout out this morning to Mr. Tom Varian, going through a battle. We understand that he's a viewer of the games. We want to let you know we're thinking of you. Hopefully the next hour and a half can take your mind off some things and you enjoy what the boys have to offer this morning. Here we go, Ryan.
Yep, here we go.
We saw a little switch with Faust and Seppelt paired together. Be curious to know if that means Martin and Varian are paired together, because they really haven't separated Bear and Campa the entire year.
Late in the game against Edina, I saw Varian and Bear out there a little bit together, so I don't know if that'll continue as well or if that's just a...
I think that was a product of power plays.
Power play and shorthandedness, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they're standing next to each other on the bench, so that is what we'll have. We'll have Varian and Martin together, and then Campa and Bear will stick together. Take it away.
All right, face-off comes here to the red line and gets dumped in by Schneider, and now we'll chase. That's Chung. Chung's first one to put pressure on. He does take it away for a minute. He gives it behind towards Ison, but too far. And here comes Minnetonka out of the zone. Minnetonka now across their own blue line. Now across the offensive blue line on sides. Pass gets through. Guy open up front. He couldn't get a shot off. That was an early opportunity for Minnetonka that just didn't happen. Now it's Faust. Faust behind his own net. Over here to Schneider on the near side. Schneider chips it out of the zone. Minnetonka will retreat in neutral. Pick it up here at the red line and dump it back in. Now it's Seppelt. Seppelt couldn't handle, and Minnetonka comes away with it. They fire it out towards Chung. Chung gets it out of the zone. Minnetonka takes it D to D, and they'll pick it up in their own zone. Here comes Tonka in the neutral zone. Across the red, they get it taken away by Henry. Henry goes back into his own zone and turns the look. He's got Faust on the far side. He gives it to him. Got knocked down by a Minnetonka player and goes back to Faust, and Faust rings it around. Kaminsky couldn't handle, and the Tonka defenseman fires one at the net. Got tipped out front, goes wide. Tonka now pushes it back behind the net and gives it to Kaminsky at the half wall. He chips it off the boards to Seppelt. Seppelt chips it up to Henry. Henry protects and goes towards Wydra, and the defensemen from Minnetonka pick it up in their own zone and come here to the near side. Tonka now across the blue line on sides. Campa falls down. Tonka still has the puck. They get a backhanded shot off his knees, and now he picks the puck up and goes behind. Now in the corner, near side. Tried to walk to the middle and got it taken off his stick. This is Kaminsky out of the zone. Kaminsky across the red line. He dumps it in deep, and he'll change. Bear goes to forecheck as everybody else is changing, and it comes out here to Tonka's wing. Right at the blue line, kept in by Sowards, and now Minnetonka D has it, and they go far side to the wing, and now back to the near side to this wing. He chips it to the middle. Good step up by Bear, and gets it back to the Tonka D. And now here comes Tonka just at the blue line, but couldn't get it in. Now they do fire it down deep. Campa will retreat with Bear. Bear picks it up in the corner, shoves it up the boards to Schutz. Schutz goes to the middle of Sowards. Nice job of knocking that down, and Sowards got a breakaway. Here comes Sowards. Shot. Rebound comes out to Schutz at the half wall down to Bergman. Bergman tried to go back up to Sowards, couldn't make it happen. Bergman and Schutz in the corner. Schutz pulled it off the wall and then lost it to a Tonka defenseman. They ring it around. Martin's in the zone. He keeps it in, but goes right to another defenseman, and they push it up the middle. Comes out to Varian, who's just outside the zone, knocked it down with a skate, but we're offside.
Well, first shot of the game being a breakaway, not always common. Goaltender had been down there by himself for a couple of minutes, came up big. That was just an odd breakdown to have a breakaway like that. Plus, it really could have been a 2-on-0 if our other player didn't get tripped by the red line.
Right.
Either way, we'll take a good opportunity so far. They're defending more than they're opening, though. We need to get it to the left side of your screen.
Well, Martin chipped it up to the D, and they push it up back in our zone, and Varian will chase. Varian behind his own net, rings it back for Schneider and Martin. Martin will pick it up off the wall, go high, and out of the zone. Tonka now here on the near side, right at the red line. Defenseman has it. He goes up here to the wing, and they're across the blue on side. Now Varian and Schneider. Schneider got a handle on it and pushes it out to the defenseman. Chung's pressuring this D. He just fires it in, no ice. There's another close call on the red line, but he called off icing, and here comes Tonka in our zone. Goes to the point. He fires a puck on its edge, and it goes high and wide. Schneider now up to the blue line and out, and icing will pressure the defenseman. Tonka D has it here. Tries to get in on sides, does. And now Varian. Varian battles with the Tonka defenseman in the corner. They push it out to the high slot. Shot goes off of Chung. Nice block there, and here comes Tonka back in the zone. They chip it down deep. Good stick by Eisen. He falls down though, and now we battle Varian. Varian off the boards to Schneider. Schneider off the boards to himself. And they battle right here to get it in the zone, but Tonka has control. Tonka in his own zone. Now he comes across the red with some speed. Both defensemen kind of standing still in our zone. Good body there by Varian.
Minnetonka's they're having a hard time hitting the net. They've had about 15 shot opportunities, but not one has been on net yet. Once they start finding it, we'll have to be a little bit more prepared to defend it. We did get lucky early on with that puck bouncing over the player's stick to what would have been a wide open goal mouth.
Absolutely.
So the ref's blowing this call. The player missed the net altogether without it being deflected and went out of play. I believe that faceoff should have come to the neutral zone.
So Seppelt knocks it out to Kaminski. Kaminski couldn't handle the pass, and it comes out to the red line for Minnetonka, and they're just battling at the red line with Kaminski. Henry comes in to help, and it comes to Faust. Faust here to Weider. Weider chipped it in, but got knocked down inside the blue line against, for a Tonka defenseman. He goes to his wing. Steps back in his own zone. Now he gets some speed. Good stick there by Kaminski. Weider and Kaminski try to keep it in and do. Got chipped. Bouncing puck right on net. Goalie had to make a nice save. Now it's 2-on-1 against Seppelt. Seppelt gets a stick on that. That's offsides, and we'll have a face-off just outside our zone. Good job of Seppelt to just get enough of that to keep it out of the zone.
You can see the snow building up over by the boards already, but to kind of keep an eye on that as the period goes on. I always think that they should have a shovel for the people in the scorer's box.
Right.
Get out there quick, shovel it off.
This is Faust. Faust chips a backhander, rolling puck to Bergman. Bergman's in the zone. Walks around, splits the D, gets a shot off. Goaltender makes a save and covers the rebound.
Nice play by Bergman there to split the D and get that shot off. That was crafty, but all started with quite the nice saucer pass by Faust. A little backhand sauce. You don't see that too often through the neutral zone. He's successful, but it was there.
All right, Tonka has the face-off in their own zone. They're out, and they through neutral and get across the red, and they dump it in deep. Puck comes out front. Seppel's the first one to it, though, and he pushes it back in the corner. Now Minnetonka, good job by Sowers to help, and comes out here to Schutz at neutral. Schutz and Tonka battle at the red line. Minnetonka wins that battle, and they chip it in. That should be offsides, and it is. Another neutral zone face-off just outside our offensive zone.
Pretty back and forth game so far. Through 5 minutes, 19 seconds, so only 3 shots on net, and they're all registered for Osseo Maple Grove.
Face-off comes to Schutz in the wing for Tonka. He battles through and gets it deep. Bear on it now. Good stick by Bear. He battles, pushes his guy to the wall. Comes to Kaminski. Kaminski chips it around for Schutz. Schutz has a little time. Goes out in the middle, and Bergman picks that up at the blue line, and now he's across the red. Slides it to Sowers. Sowers gets hit right at the blue line, and here comes Tonka out of the zone. Tonka now shoves it deep. Campbell will retreat in his own zone behind the net. Rings it around for a Tonka player. And they ring it back towards Schutz. Schutz will pick it up in the corner. He brings it back towards Sowers. Sowers gets bumped behind the net. Comes out to the D. No ice. And Tonka will pick that up from the goaltender. He tried to get it past everybody, and it does come to number 16 for Tonka. Shot gets through to Anderson. He makes a save and does not leave a rebound.
Unfortunately for Tonka, that one was going wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still don't have a shot on net. 16 looks to be ready to go physically for Minnetonka. Very aggressive off the faceoffs and in-game play in a good way. We'll have to watch out for him as he carries a lot of speed into their forecheck.
All right, comes to Chung. Chung to Eisen. Eisen to Schneider. Schneider's across the blue line, but now it's back out. Varian chips it over to Martin. Rolling puck again. Martin knocks that in deep, and now Schneider will chase. Schneider makes him go D to D. Eisen was there. Chung picks this pass off, and it lays at the... Oh, and there's a hit on Chung. Tonka goes to the box. I'm pretty sure this is on Tonka.
It is. They called interference,
Yep.
but he kind of caught him up high. That's kind of the optics of it. Didn't look great, I'm sure, from the ref's perspective. Kind of smushed Chung, straight in. So here we go. Power play had some success yesterday. See if we can build on it.
So number 11 for Tonka goes to the box, 2 minutes interference, and we have an offensive zone faceoff on the power play. Comes out to Campa. Campa goes down to Schutz. Schutz battles at the wall with a Tonka player and gets knocked down. Tonka comes away with the puck. Now it's Wydra comes out to Campa. He goes D-to-D and that pass gets picked off, and here goes Tonka. Good battle by Sowards, though. He wins the race. Tonka player lost his stick in Sowards' gut, and now it's Campa behind the net. Campa, puck comes out to the high slot for Tonka. Now Tonka regroups in the neutral zone. Defenseman has it, he shovels it into Campa. Campa knocks that pass down though, and he goes behind his own net, rings it around towards Sowards. Sowards off the wall, comes in the middle. We are on the power play here for another minute 18. Sowards now in the zone, chips it past the defender, and now has it in the corner. He's gonna go to the near side, and he looks for Campa. Now Sowards at the top. Sowards goes D-to-D to Campa. Campa walks the line, goes back to Sowards. Sowards looks, goes back up to the top to Campa. Campa back to Sowards. Sowards takes a bad angle shot, and the rebound's going to leave the zone. That's the trouble with taking those angled shots, is if you miss, it comes right back out. Now Sowards across the blue line. He gets it to Wydra. Wydra shoots just high and wide. Good opportunity there. Just missed the net. Now here comes Minnetonka out of the zone. Campa to pressure first. Takes his guy down, comes to Wydra. Wydra across the red, now across the blue. He's onside, chips it in deep. Wydra picks it up there in the corner, slides it right to a Tonka defenseman. He'll ring it around, and it'll come back out for Campa again. Campa to pick it up just inside his own zone. He jumps it up off the boards to Kaminsky. Kaminsky has some speed, but he gets that knocked off just inside the blue line. He'll retreat to grab it. Campa up to... that was Chung to Kaminsky. There's a goal.
What a sweet goal.
What a nice play. So I think it was Chung that got it off the board, slid it to Schneider.
No, to Wydra, I think.
Was it? No, Wydra's on there. Schneider, and then Schneider to Kaminsky for an easy step across the crease. And
that was a sweet, sweet goal.
So with 6:28 to go in the first period, Ossium Hippo Grove leads 1-0 on a power play goal by Kaminsky.
Chung continues to show great vision. He's such a good passer of the puck.
Yep.
Led to that goal. Nicely done, Mr. Gavin Chung.
Faust chipped that out of the zone right on a Tonka stick, and they fire it right in deep. Now it's Eisen and Seppelt. Seppelt battles. Now that was Faust. Chung comes back to grab the puck. He goes to the middle to Eisen, but he couldn't handle the pass. Stays in the zone. Minnetonka will try and get it deep. They're at the blue line, and it does get out. Nice job by Eisen to knock that out. Now Chung's on a breakaway. Chung with one guy on him, and he just chips it over the net. Good opportunity again by Chung. Our speed is showing up here today. And now it comes to Eisen. Eisen couldn't handle, and it comes to Tonka. They're out of the zone. Bouncing puck comes to Faust. Faust off the boards, but right to a Tonka defender, and he steps across the red. Gets fired in, not deep. Faust with a nice hit, and he chips it out to Chung. He chipped it up to Schneider, couldn't handle. Comes here to Seppelt. Faust bumps again, and now the puck lays loose for a Tonka player. He comes across. Good job, good hustle there by Bergman to take that away right in the slot. Now Tonka walks to the middle. Couldn't get a shot off again. Good sticks in the lane, and he couldn't get through them. Now they go high to the point. Tonka player shoots. Nice blocker save, going wide anyways by Anderson. It comes towards Faust.
Still have 0.
Yeah, somebody said that one.
Faust battles with Tonka player. Tonka comes away with it. Now Faust again, good stick there. He fires it up high off the glass, but not out. Comes to a Tonka defender. He walks the middle. He's on his backhand. Looks, still has it. Goes down in the corner to one of his forwards. Puck comes out to the top, but not out. Now right on Bergman's stick, and he needs to get this out of the zone, and he does. We need a change here. We got a lot of guys that have been on for a while. Here comes Tonka. Tonka against Seppelt. Seppelt makes him go wide. Backhand goes wide of the net. Now Bergman. He looks to the middle. He fires it up to Henry. Henry, no ice. Henry has it here. Henry and Schutz. Now it's Varian. Varian knocks the puck off of Tonka's stick, but it's a 4-on-2 with a couple backcheckers coming back. Good hustle back by Schutz and Henry, and now the puck goes wide. Martin on a Minnetonka player. Makes him turn back. Now it comes out to the point. Kaminsky pressures. Shot goes high and wide, and now it'll be Schutz out here at the near side. Tonka player in the slot.
It wasn't going to go across the goal line.
Anderson,
Still 0.
Anderson makes the save, and we don't have a rebound.
So they announced the goal as Kaminsky from Henry and Chung. Yeah, I think that was right. I think it was Henry.
Okay. Yep.
All right, we need to turn the tables a little bit here and get back down to the offensive zone. See if we can do it with a nice face-off win by Henry.
So barrel chase. Kaminsky will pick it up at the wall, chip it to Bear, but that went past him and that went to a Tonka stick. Tonka out front. Anderson knocks it down and it goes behind. Kaminsky in the corner. He swings it out in the middle, and it's picked up by Henry. Henry and Wider are out of the zone. Henry now chips it past and gets bumped, so he can't get to be the first to the puck. Wider's going to help. Comes out to Kaminsky at the half wall. Kaminsky steps to the middle, again around another defender, but now it comes to
Kaminsky broke
another stick. Now it's Henry. Henry tried to take it away. This is Varian. Nope, that's Bear actually, and Bear got it out of the zone. Wider will chase. Good job of Wydra, and now Chung's in. Chung has it on the backhand, tried to go short side, high, and couldn't get it past the goalie. And now it goes no ice. Good ice and hustle here. Ice and bumps. He gets the puck though. Shot gets
I'll
through
give him
Anderson,
that
but
one.
went
First
wide.
shot on goal of the period.
That's Ison. Now Chung. Chung goes behind his own net and stops. Looks to get it to Ison. He does get it to him, but Ison's going to have to pick that up off the wall. Fires it across. Now Bear. Bear. 3-on-2, 4-on-2 if Bears keeps the puck. He bumps it wide and chases after it. Tried to go to Chung in the front. Chung got a rebound. Shot from Schneider, and the rebound comes in the slot, and now Minnetonka will pick it up there and get it out. This is Seppelt. Seppelt gets bumped. Bear will stop and pick it up there. Bear looks. He comes up here to Schneider. Schneider couldn't get a stick long enough to get it on it, so now Tonka has it. They push it in. No high stick, and this will be Seppelt. Seppelt chips it to Faust. Faust gets run, but he couldn't make contact. And now that's Tonka. Tonka pushed it behind the net.
That was the number 16 I was referencing earlier. Plays with
Shot
an
got
edge.
through, went wide. Nice hard shot from the slot by Tonka, but he shot it wide, and now we battle behind. Puck's still there, and now Tonka's number 8 will pick it up and chip it out to his defenseman. So it's at the point for Tonka. Tonka shoots, goes wide. Big scrum out front, and now Ison fires it up. Oh, just too far for Chung. And now here comes Tonka. Here shots on him to pressure. Tonka fires it in deep. Off Anderson's stick and behind the net, and he rings it around for Kaminsky. Kaminsky at the half wall pushed it up to Sowards. Sowards couldn't handle. Faust flips it in the air. It comes to the blue line, bounces in front of a defender, and now Tonka has it out of the zone. They're back in their own zone. They fired up to the wing, bounces off his stick, goes to Faust. Faust corrals it, tried to go to shots on the near side, but couldn't get it through his stick of Minnetonka. Now it's Tonka defenseman in the zone. He steps around Varian, but Varian got enough of them to push him in the corner. Now Varian the Schutz. Schutz couldn't quite handle. Sowards comes to help. Defenseman pushed it down in the corner, and they'll cycle again. Good job by Varian. Now Sowards comes in to grab the puck, comes near side right in the slot to Schutz. Schutz goes off a skate to Bergman. Now Sowards. Sowards chips it to Bergman. Bergman has one to beat, but he stops and falls down, and now Tonka will turn it the other direction. Tonka across the red, now across the blue, in the zone. Varian pushes them wide. Backhander goes on net, but goes wide. The rebound goes wide. And now it's Martin. Martin rings it towards Schutz. So actually this is Wider now. Wider on the near side. Goes in the middle, but right to a Tonka stick, and he's got some speed. Good stick by Wider, though. Now Tonka in the zone. Tonka around Martin, shot through, no rebound. Nice save by Anderson, he just swallowed it up. 4 seconds to go in the first period. Osseo Maple Grove leads by 1.
This has not been a super offensive opportunity game just yet.
Couple breaks, that's about it, right?
I mean, with a total of 8 shots on net between the two teams so far.
Yep.
With just 4 seconds to go in the first. I think the clean ice maybe will help, but it was pretty wet when we were in here last time.
Right. So face-off comes, lays at the dot. Comes to Wider, and he's able to chip it out to end the period. So after 1, we're up 1-0.
Well, workmanlike first period. They did a good job keeping them to the outside in the defensive zone, and forcing some odd angle shots, keeping most of them off a Renner. But he was up to the task when needed. Take a 1-0 lead through one almost any day. So
Absolutely.
we'll get the Zamboni out here and be back in about 10 minutes. We are back for second period action in this third place game, the Blue Ox tournament in Moorhead, Minnesota. Brian, it feels like we have been in Moorhead for longer than 3 days to me. Leaf and I didn't get up here till Thursday night, but it feels like it's been more like a week.
It's been a good tournament for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of bonding with the players and getting to know each other a little better, and that's why you do these things.
Good time of year to have it too, right?
Yeah,
You know, we're
early in the season. And
3-4 weeks into the season, almost a month now into the season. And
so I don't know if you know this, but there are 3 sets of grandparents maybe watching this game from Wilmer.
really?
So we've got 2 kids that dads grew up in Wilmer, myself and Scott Bergman,
Yep.
and then there's a Breen that's on the Tonka team, and he
way.
grew up in Wilmer as well. So
Well, as I said to Scott earlier, I like your area. I like your part of Minnesota. I don't like Little Crow Golf Course. I once struggled mightily there in a junior PGA event. No, it's a great course. It just got the best of me that day.
Give a shout out to Chad's dad.
I did.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if the D pair stick. I mean, couldn't argue with giving up 2 shots. They did a pretty good job of keeping the puck to the outside. One thing I noticed in the first period, it seemed to me like our defense were just playing more physical.
Yep.
And that was nice to see.
absolutely, yeah.
A lot
For
more,
sure, Varian and Faust both were
Yeah.
really taking the body well.
very noticeable to me, and where they were taking the body. You know, like sometimes it was up top on the blue line.
Yep.
We saw it happen the other way when we were trying to get into the zone down here, and they had a defenseman step up, and it gave them a rush the other way. And you can't do it all the time, so you got to be a little bit careful. But knowing in the back of your mind that a D-man might step up into you, it wears on a forward trying to dangle.
All right, so second period, long change. We'll start 5-on-5. Henry centering Kaminsky and Wydra. Bear and Camp on D. Face-off lays at the dot, and defenseman comes in for Tonka. Tried to take it from Wydra, and they chip it in deep. Camp would have returned behind his net. Lost the puck. He throws it out here to the point. Shot, save, no rebound. Good job by Anderson to see that all the way.
It's one thing we were talking about the other day when our D are a little more patient with the puck and just have that extra quarter or half second to make a good decision.
Yep.
You'd like to see him do it right there. I think he wanted that one off his stick with people converging, but it gave the skippers an opportunity. Good glove save by Anderson.
Kaminsky across the blue. Oh, and just offside. Wider must have stepped in. Kaminsky kind of made a move right at the blue line and caused that offsides, I think. All right, face-off comes to Bear. Bear fires it in, not deep, but in the zone. Kaminsky chases. Kaminsky picks it up off the wall. He has it here. He rings it down. Wider will chase. Campa also pinching. Wider and Campa. Campa gets it off a skate, but kicked it right to a Tonka defender. He comes across the slot and puts it up to the blue line.
They're starting to send some
Bear
guys
now.
high
Bear
behind
fires
their
it
D.
in to a defender. Schutz kicks it ahead. Kaminsky has it. Kaminsky's got Wider out front. Wider couldn't get to the puck before the Tonka defender does, and he pushed it out of the zone. Tonka now across the red. Bear has it. He looks. Fired it up towards Kaminsky, but it went off a skate, and Minnetonka will go all the way in the zone. Couldn't connect on a pass. Another one that they couldn't connect on. It comes to Anderson. Anderson pushes it to Bear. Bear
Shot
has it
on
behind
goal.
his own net. Slides it behind his feet, looks for the puck. Now he shoves it behind. Schutz picks it up in the corner. Schutz gets hit there, though, and now it's Seppelt. Seppelt battles. Bear looks for somebody out front. Well, I think this is Sowards. Sowards across the red, across the blue, in the zone, got bumped there, and puck kind of comes free and goes in the corner. Sowards can handle, Bergman will chase. They push it up to Faust. Faust down to Bergman off the wall. Bergman out front to Schutz.
Oh, he's all alone. It's in! Oh, I thought it was in!
No, he had his pad laying right in front of the puck, and we couldn't push it through.
Grade A opportunity. The seas parted
Yeah.
for Mr. Schutz. And he can rip it, and he did so, unfortunately for the goalie, off the goaltender's face mask. I thought that Sowards had to go off his body into the net on that back post, but goaltender came up with another save, keeping this one just at 1-0.
Right comes the Faust. Faust just chips it past the defender and keeps it in the zone. Now Sowards, who gets bumped there, he's got Schutz. Schutz walks to Bergman. Bergman slides it towards the net, but couldn't get enough of a shot, and it goes wide. This is Faust now. This line's buzzing. Let's get one here, boys. All right, Minnetonka behind their own net now. They bring it around to the wing. Seppelt steps up, tries to keep it in, and does. Nice job there by Seppelt. Seppelt now takes it in the corner, stops, reverses, picks the puck back up. Now he's going behind the net. He's got Bergman out front and Schutz out front. This is Seppelt. Slides it to Bergman. Bergman to Schutz. Schutz couldn't get a shot off. Tried to slide it to Faust.
Oh! The clap bomb from up top! I'm not sure if Bergman got a stick on that one on the way in. The way they're celebrating, it looks like he did.
I think he did. I think he just got enough of it to knock it down, and the goalie had his glove there, and it went right under it.
Bergman from Faust on the rocket from the point, making this one 2-0 at the 12:29 mark. Boy, that puck rolled back to that point, and there was no hesitation from Broden Faust. He stepped into that thing with all he had and hammered it off the goal. Well, off a great deflection into the net.
It's often that works, where you get a lot of zone time, you're down low, pressuring, and then you can slide it out high, and that guy's wide open for a hard shot. This is Martin. Comes to Eisen, gets taken out of the play. Nice save by Anderson. Two nice saves by Anderson. Chung rings it around. Varian will chase. Varian pushes the guy up the wall, but not out. Gets to the defenseman. He tries to step around Schneider. Schneider pesters him. Shot got through and comes out here to the near side point. He fires one in. Nice tip out front by Tonka. Nice save by Anderson. A rebound comes to Eisen. Eisen's out of the zone to Chung. Chung gets that poked off his stick. No penalty for tripping there. It looked like it could have been. Varian swings and misses, but it goes in the corner, and now we battle there. Eisen gets taken down, no penalty. Comes out to the point. Shot got through to Anderson. Rebound lays loose. Good stick by Martin, but he pushes it up to the point. Schneider can't take it away from the defenseman. He walks in, shoots. Rebound comes here to the near side. They shoot it. Anderson has it, covers it up, and freezes it.
Flurry of shots there from Minnetonka, 8 already in the period by my count. Anderson in great position, as he almost always is. Nice little nuance there with Eisen. He was able to get back and pick up that guy's stick who had a point blank opportunity. Nicely done getting back on the back check.
Right, so faceoff goes to Anderson. He covers it up again, and we'll have another defensive zone faceoff. All right. Kaminsky gets taken down on the play. Puck comes into the slot, goes off a shin pad, and goes in the corner. This is Henry. Henry and now Bear. Bear looks. He fires it near side to Kaminsky. Kaminsky across the red, chips it in, and he'll try to get around his defenseman. Puck's in the corner. He stops there and pushes it up to the wing. Bear will pinch. Bear takes the body, and the puck stays in the zone. Tonka was able to get to it first, though, and now it comes out to Kampa. Kampa shovels one forward to the defenseman, knocked down by Kaminsky, but not went off a shin pad, and then comes to Bear. Bear to Henry. Henry to Kaminsky. Now back to Henry. He escapes just inside the blue line. Fires one to Lydra. Went through all kinds of people and made it all the way there, but Lydra got surprised.
That's it!
There's one by Kaminsky.
Kaminsky with the wraparound.
Puck was going to go behind. Goaltender thought it was going to make it through, but Kaminsky snuck in behind him, grabbed the puck, and came short side on the goalie and tucked it in.
Doesn't matter the stick. He's scored with 3 different sticks in the last 5 days. Incredible. He's got that new piece of lumber moving up to the 55 flex. Probably the second shift with it, already pots a goal. Here we go to less broken sticks moving forward.
All right, comes back to Seppelt. Seppelt fires it off a Tonka player, and they go in the zone. Seppelt now. Tonka's going to get a penalty. That was so Tonka's going to take their timeout.
I didn't see if they called a hold or an interference, but
roughing.
Roughing, is that what it was?
Yep.
Okay,
Roughing.
I saw only the aftermath of Seppelt kind of putting his arms up like, what the hell is that?
So I think what happened was Seppelt frustrated him and knocked his stick out of his hands, and then Seppelt went to go get the puck, and the guy was like, nope, I'm going to shove you after you got rid of it, a couple seconds later, and then he got the rough. So.
Well, to be up 3-0 after just getting a barrage of shots on Anderson early, it's really fortunate for Osseo Maple Grove. They have been kind of opportunistic, I'd call it, a lot of the tournament, so here we are again with 11 shots and 3 goals. I don't know how many times I've kind of read those stats this year, and we've been shooting at like 33%.
Yep.
Which is abnormal.
Yeah.
To say the least. I mean, if you think about a normal hockey game, might have 30 shots on goal, 3 goals, that's 10%.
Yep.
I mean,
that's kind of the number coaches usually speak to is you got to get 10 shots a period, you'll get a goal in one of those 10.
Yep.
And that's a good goal to have.
I'm not saying anything that wasn't obvious, but the shots could be even more lopsided if they could have hit the net in the first period. Right now they're sitting at 11. Well, I guess they're even right now, 11-11 in shots, but could have been much different.
So we're gonna go Bear Chung on that defense with Schneider and Kaminsky and
Henry.
Henry, thank you. Right, pass comes to Chung, he gives it to Schneider. Schneider walks it in the corner and got rid of it. And Tonka defenseman will ring it around here to the near side. Bear backs up, he'll pick up the puck in neutral and protect. He gives it over to Kaminsky. Kaminsky slides it up to Schneider. Schneider gets it in the zone. This is Chung now to pick it up in the corner. He has it still in the near side corner now, and he lost the puck there, and he battles with the Tonka player. He goes down, puck's loose. Now Chung gets bumped behind. 2 Tonka defensemen behind the net. Gets right to...
Oh, what a pass, what a play.
Holy cow.
Right to Henry, just standing on the back door, all alone. Nobody picked him up. Easy tap in once he got the slip.
I was blocked by the ref. Was that Chung that sent that across?
I don't know if it's Schneider or Chung, but Henry definitely got the goal.
Okay, what a pass. Yeah, Schneider going through the handshake line second, so high probability. We'll wait to hear what they say, but there was no mistake about that one on that beautiful cross-ice pass, beating the goaltender on the back door. 4-0.
All right, so Eisen, Schneider, and Chung, Bear and Kampa. Face-off comes to Anderson. He'll play it there. Anderson, a little tricky, but he gives it away to Tonka. Tonka's a guy right out front, but it's Henry Schneider that comes away with this puck. Schneider at the blue line, offsides. Good job by the Tonka defenseman there to keep us on our toes at the blue line, and we went offside.
They did not announce the goal, so we'll have to see the score sheet at some point.
Bear missed, and here comes Tonka on a 2-on-1 against Kampa. Shot got through, goes wide, and now comes out to the defenseman. He chips it into the half wall. They slide it right across the crease, but couldn't connect. Got a shot in. Goes off a Tonka skate. Falling bodies everywhere. Still puck loose behind the net. Comes out here to Schneider. Schneider's out of the zone. No, he's not. And he gets chipped back in. And now barrel chase behind his own net. Kampa now to recover. Puck lays behind. That's Eisen. Eisen got knocked down, but it comes out to Schneider. Schneider flips one up. Defenseman knocks that down with a glove, and he gets it back in the slot for a shot that goes off a Bear. Bear now goes D to D to Kampa. Kampa fires it off the glass right at me, and it will be an icing. And we'll have a defensive zone face-off. Little buzz there by Tonka now.
Well, we will find out who had that second assist. Either way, if it was Chung or Schneider, what I could tell, it was a beautiful pass. I could only see the end of it right on the tape of Henry, but it was a thing of beauty. Putting us up 4-0, 8:22 left for this defensive zone draw.
Puck comes to Tonka's defenseman, but splits them, and now we got two guys going after the D. They're in their own zone. They chip it up here to the near side on the red line. Gets past Martin, and he'll have to retreat back in front. There's a guy out front all by himself. Pass was too far in front of him. Schutz will pick it up off the wall, push it to the middle, but it's going to go to Tonka's defenseman. Tonka fires it off the wall. Comes to Soward. Soward shoots it out in the middle towards Schutz. Schutz will have to recover off the wall just inside the Tonka blue. Push it a little deeper. Now they look. Got to the blue line, not out. Good job by Varian. Varian gets a shot on net. It goes, rebound goes in the corner. Now out to Varian again, and he couldn't hold on. So it comes to Anderson and Martin, and it will be an icing. 7:40 to go second period. 4-0, Osseo Maple Grove leads.
We need the DJ to get back on his tunes here. It got a little quiet after there we go. After the fourth goal. Need the energy to stay high here. We still have half the game left. Just about the exact middle point at the 7:40 mark.
Tonka tried to run the fly play and were unsuccessful, and we'll have another offensive zone faceoff. Martin and Varian need to be aware that this could happen again.
Coach Skinner giving some hand signals to the forwards. We'll see what they got up their sleeve here.
Puck comes to Tonka, they try again. Got past, it's gonna be on net here. Anderson leaves it for Martin. Martin fires it high up the glass, and it does get out. And now Tonka will recover in their own zone. Sowers just swung and missed, and it comes here to the near side. Tonka now across the blue line. Onside, they step to the middle. Shot goes high and wide, and comes out to Tonka's defenseman. He fires it off the boards and gives it to the wing. Now down low. Martin gets it up and out, and it will be another ice. 7:02 to go in the period.
Coach Lewicki is an equipment lover. I just saw him checking out Kaminsky's new stick on the bench. Had it in hand, admiring.
I'm hoping he was using his new one.
He is. Now he is.
No, I was hoping he was using it before
not.
Because then you break it under warranty, at least for those first 30 days.
Yeah, he was not. He was using an older one.
That's unfortunate. Shot got knocked down out front, goes high and above the net, and now comes down for Wydra. Wydra to Kaminsky in the middle. He couldn't handle. Comes out to, that's Henry. Henry couldn't get a stick on it. Nice save by Anderson. He freezes it. We'll have another offensive zone or defensive zone face.
His glove hand's looking sharp today. He's made a couple of nice saves. No bobble, no rebound.
All right, face-off lays at the dot, then gets pushed back towards Faust. Faust behind his own net. He gets taken down there, no penalty, so he must have just fallen. Henry gets it out, and Tonka couldn't pick it up, so now it's Kaminsky just inside the blue. Stops there and pushes it up the wall. Now down low to Henry. Henry's got Wydra right out front, gives it to him, couldn't connect. You got to be a little quicker there. He had an opportunity.
I didn't see what happened. The goaltender, I think, got collided with from Henry knocking the net off.
Yep, the net went off is why the whistle blew, and the goalie was way wide of the net, so he was definitely run into.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Henry shaking his leg out a little bit, so he must have just clipped him. Another great opportunity on that cross-ice pass.
Yep, should have been just a little quicker, I think, and he would have been able to get it to Wydra wide open. Right, Wydra picks it up off the dot. Now it comes out to Faust. Here comes Tonka. Tonka's got one guy to beat. It's Seppelt. Seppelt gets a stick on it, no shot. He had him beat, he just couldn't handle the puck, and it comes out now to Faust. Faust goes in the middle to Wydra. Wydra will pick it up and go across the red line. Now across the blue, onside, he's got Faust and Henry with him. Rebound came to Faust. Now to Henry. Henry at the side of the net, fired it off the goalie.
Oh my gosh.
Couldn't get a shot through again, and Tonka is out of the zone. Couple grade A chances right there, and just Tonka knocking shots down. Rebound comes to Anderson, and he freezes it. Nice save.
It was a nice play by that forward for Minnetonka right there, changing the angle of his shot, shooting between. I think it was Seppel's legs.
Yep.
You never know when you get that puck on net, especially through a screen. But something, if you're a young viewer out there, change that angle coming over the blue line to get that shot through the defender. Great tactic.
And then follow your shot.
Yes.
All right, comes out to the point. They go D to D. Tonka gets a shot through. Anderson saw it the whole way, but it goes wide. Bears out to the slot. Backhand attempt. Anderson finds the 5.5 to go in the second. 4-0 Austin Maple Grove leads. Campa has the puck. Bears out laying on the ice with a Tonka player. Chung has it. He just rings it up right to a defenseman. And now comes a Schneider off a skate. They knock it back in. That should be offsides and is.
I still think there should be a play-on rule like there is in soccer. Like when the puck ricochets back in, you've got a full head of steam going the other way. You know, sometimes it's more, you know, damaging to the offensive team.
Right. All right, puck comes for Tonka. He goes in his own zone at the top of the circles. Bergman pressures him there, and it comes out to Campa at neutral. Campa chips it in right to the defenseman though, and now they'll go D to D and couldn't connect on the pass. So now they slide behind, go D to D again. Defenseman in the corner, he looks to the middle and fires it up the boards. Campa picked that off, but it rolled over his stick, and now it's a 2-on-1. That's close to offsides, but apparently not. Shot goes high and wide, and now Sowards. Barrel knocked that down. That's a high stick by Tonka. Nope, Campa hit it, so no high stick. Could have used that whistle. Sowards out to Bergman. Bergman pushed it to the blue line and out, and Tonka will retreat in neutral. They go D to D. Now back to the other defenseman. Sowards is there. Sowards gets a stick on it. Bergman's in the zone. Bergman looks to Sowards behind. Sowards hits a rolling puck, shots as a rebound. Goaltender makes the save, still loose, and now Tonka comes away with it.
Couple really nice saves by the goaltender there.
And really nice passing by the boys.
Yes.
So Tonka in the zone onside. They fire it across, comes in the slot. Wing has it at the side of the net. He fires it.
Oh,
nice save by Anderson. I don't know how he got that. There were 3 Tonka players all alone in front of the net. They made a nice pass, and Anderson somehow came up with that save. Now it's Schutz. Schutz sauces one over here to Bergman, but he couldn't connect. Tonka has it just outside the red line. Bear knocks that down with a glove, hand pass, and we'll have a face-off at neutral. It was a good play by Bear.
I think he might have taken that one. He got stuck out there on the long change for a long time.
Yep.
Now, it was a nice play to catch that thing.
Uh-huh.
Henry's feeling the beats on this face-off. You can see him jamming. Wins it cleanly, too. Nice.
So, Martin kicks it up to Henry. Henry now across the blue line. Just going to chip it in and chase. It's the right play. Battles with a Tonka defenseman. Comes out to the wing. Kaminsky was there, but now the wing has it. He flips it high and gives it to Tonka center, and now they come out. They're out of the zone. Good back check by Kaminsky, though, and he ties up a stick, and now it goes to the half wall. Shot got through, but it went high and wide and will ring around and come out of the zone. Tonka will regroup at neutral. They go D to D. He's right in front of his own net. Now he goes back to his partner on the far side. They push it up. Kaminsky swings in first to it. Kaminsky keeps it in the zone and goes deep. Puts it behind the net. Now Henry. Henry couldn't connect, and Martin will back up. Here comes Tonka. They're outside the zone, or in the zone onside. Nice glove save by Anderson. No rebound.
So when you're sitting up this close, you can certainly see some different detail. I'd like to ask Dylan Henry why he skips multiple eyelets on his skates. He goes every other on the top 4. And I can't tell if it's just on one skate or both. But I know it's on one of them.
Yep.
I've never seen somebody go every other on the way up.
Right.
I've seen him skip the second to top, but not the 4th from the top 2.
Shot. Rebound goes in the front of the net. Anderson sprawls out. Shot couldn't get through. And now it comes to Chung. Chung couldn't walk around the defenseman. They have to wait. They go D to D. Now they're onside, so they go in the zone. Walks the half wall. This is the defenseman here. He tries to shovel it back to his partner, and it does come back to the point, but not out. And now it gets rung around for forward in the corner for Tonka. Tonka battles there with, I think it was Chung and Faust. Puck got taken by Tonka off the wall. He tried to pull it to the middle, and he lost it to Eisen. Eisen up to Chung. Chung has Schneider with him on a 2-on-3, and they push it deep. Good hustle there by Schneider, but Tonka's able to push it to the near side and got it out. This is Faust. Faust gets his stick lifted, so now it's Seppled. Seppled up to Chung. It's in his skates and now in the zone. Chung chips it out of the zone. Faust got it a little farther. Tonka's able to keep it in though. So now Tonka goes on a one-on-one. Sepple falls down. Anderson makes the save and pushes the puck to, I think that was Martin. Now Chung. Chung chips it past. Now we have a 2-on-0 breakaway. Nobody wants the puck. Now Chung. Chung shoots and scores. Just a little shovel over.
Laissez-faire. How do you do? I think that one from you. Top corner. Looked like nobody knew who was going to get the puck.
No, you take it.
And
no,
he
you
just
take
scooped it up and boom. The old postage stamp, top right.
Yeah, just a little chip shovel, and it went over the goalie's. Just kind of fluttered over his shoulder and in.
It looked like he was just hanging with his buddies on the pond. Like
Yep, absolutely.
It was kind of a weird play, but I think he deceived the goalie and got one to go.
Bergman now. Bergman almost got taken out, but he was able to sidestep a check, and it comes to Sowards. Now Tonka knocks it in the zone. Bear will retreat in his own zone. Bear behind his back gives it to Sowards. Sowards pushed it up to Schutz. 2-on-2, Schutz and Bergman. And then Tonka takes that away, and they get it up to the wing, but now it's Schutz again. Schutz chips it ahead. Defenseman for Tonka takes it, and he circles back in his own zone. Now Sowards on a breakaway. Another opportunity here. Shoot, rebound comes to Schutz. Bouncing puck just bounced over his stick. Now to Kampa. Kampa steps and walks and gets it deep. Now it's Bergman. Out to Bear. Bear on a rolling puck at the blue line goes down towards Bergman. Defenseman for Tonka had it first, but Sowards gets it. Now he gives it to Bergman. Bergman looks to the middle, goes off the boards to Bear, but he's got to back up now because Tonka has it. Tonka across the red, now across the blue onside. He looks, he shoots. Anderson makes the save. Came to Kampa. Sowards knocked it down. It's outside, and Tonka will have to regroup at neutral, but now gets Bergman to Sowards. Sowards tried to go to Schutz, couldn't get it to him. Now he's behind with a Tonka defenseman. Schutz comes in to help. Near side, here comes Tonka outside the zone. They've got the puck across the blue, shot. Anderson makes the save, and there is no rebound. Oh, we're running time again, 5-0.
Yes, we are. That should do it for the second period. Incredible shooting percentage. We're near 40% on the period with, by my count, 11 shots on goal, 4 goals for our two-period total of 5.
So that'll do it for the second. 5-0, Aussie Maple Grove leads, and we'll go into running time for the third here.
Summer, how many did you have that period?
12 to 17. No?
Yeah, we were basically right on.
Yeah.
You have 17 shots on goal, gave up about 39 shot attempts. Not joking, just like even if there were broom ball nets, some of them weren't going to hit the net. It's got to be frustrating for the coaching staff because they've had a lot of good opportunities, but all joking aside, you can't be successful when you're constantly missing the net like they have.
I talked to one of the parents, and that's what Tonka's struggling with right now is getting pucks on net.
Yeah, I mean, they have had a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They just aren't connecting,
Yeah, I mean,
getting that shot on the net. So.
You can see it, though. They've got a lot of skill.
Yeah.
And, that's something that is adjustable, right?
Absolutely.
But,
with time, they can get better at the things they're not being successful at.
Opportunistic hockey, though, for the boys in orange today. We've only got 17 shots on net total.
Yep.
Take 5 goals. Some days on rough ice you get the bounces, some days you don't. Today I'd say we've got the majority of the bounces.
Where I don't think we got them against Woodbury as much.
Right.
And we definitely didn't get them against Edina.
Agreed.
But that's not why we lost the game by any means.
But I also think sometimes the effort makes some of those bounces go your way. And I would say to a man, they're all competing harder today than what they had in the tank yesterday.
Absolutely.
We are on hat trick watch for the third period. Number 10 in the shiny new CCM. See if he can pot a third here.
We're going to start with Henry, Wydra, and Kaminsky. Martin and Varian. Running time unless Tonka can score next. Comes up to Kaminsky, he dumps it in. Nope, couldn't get it past the defenseman. Now Tonka's across ours. Gives it back towards Kaminsky, and that should be offsides and is. Clock will continue to run.
Oh, almost beautifully executed by Ellis Martin with a cool pickup of the puck. Flipped it to the ref, but the ref didn't make the adjustment to catch it.
So Tonka's in the zone onside, but it comes to Wydra. Wydra chips it up to Henry. Back to Tonka again at the red line. He chips it around. Now Varian gets a stick on the puck. Two guys go down right in front of me, and here comes Tonka. Tonka chips it off the glass in the zone. Varian will chase. Varian's the first to it. He rings it around towards Kaminsky. Kaminsky knocks it out in the middle. Henry picks that up with some speed. 2-on-2. With a back checker now, it's Henry. Henry pushed it to the corner. Now we ring it around towards Varian. Varian can't keep. Varian here just at the red line. Turns it back. Now to Wydra. Wydra gets it in. And now a couple guys will change, but not everybody. Kaminsky pressures the defenseman here. Here comes two fresh legs, Eisen and Schneider. And Martin has it. Martin looks to Schneider, throws it behind him. No ice, and Tonka will retreat in their own zone.
Why do you think that one wasn't icing?
I think the guy maybe could have made some effort to get to it and then got the call, but he didn't give any effort, and so they waved it off.
All right.
Tonka in the middle now, comes across our blue line. He's onside. Good stick by Schneider, but he can't take it away. Tampa misses a check, comes in the slot for Tonka. Backhand towards the net, goes wide. Bear couldn't handle, comes out to the point for Tonka. Chung pressures. Good job of Eisen to steal that one. And now he pushes it to Chung. Chung up to Eisen. 3-on-2. Schneider, Chung, and Eisen. Eisen has the puck. He lost it in the corner. He slides it towards both Schneider and Chung, but it comes out to Bear at neutral. Bear at the red line gives it to Camp on the near side. Campa fires it in wide, but the goaltender makes the save and gives it up for defenseman. Tonka in their own zone, fired off the boards. Schutz swings in to try and pressure. Now they get it up. A good stick there by Sowards. Bounces over Tonka's stick. Bear has it. Bear off the near side. We had a change. That could have been too many men if he would have hit somebody on the tape there. Thankfully it bounced off the wall and comes back in our zone now. Bear behind. Lost the puck. He gets bumped on the boards. Sowards comes in to help. Sowards with the Tonka player on his back. He's able to come away with it. Chips it up towards Schutz. Schutz gets it out right to a Tonka stick, and Tonka's in neutral. Tonka, defenseman, kind of skated out of his own way, and now it's Sowards. Sowards to Schutz out front. Schutz shoots, nice save by the goalie, and it comes to the corner. Now Bergman. Another great opportunity for Schutz. Puck comes out here to Campa. Campa will pick it up just inside his own blue line. Looks to Faust. Faust has it. He shovels one up towards Schutz. Tonka knocks that down, and they're back the other way. Fausto, good job of using the body, and he gets it out. Tonka now in their own zone. They fire it up to the wing. It comes to the middle. Seppelt steps up, gets tripped, no penalty. Seppelt still has it. He gets bumped there. Seppelt, and that's Wydra, I think. Wydra bumps. Now Seppelt pushes it deep, and it kind of goes behind the net. Tonka battles there with Henry. Now Wydra. Now that was Faust. Faust kept it in momentarily, but now it comes out here to neutral, and this is Seppelt. Seppelt has it. He goes off the wall. Henry will be the first to it. He's got Wydra with him. Couldn't get it over to Kaminsky, and now Tonka's going the other way. A lot of neutral zone transition going on here. Not a lot of offensive zone time for either team. Puck gets chipped off the stick. Kaminsky picks that one up, and he goes into the zone. Kaminsky in the zone, gets bumped by three guys. Got an elbow to the face, no penalty. Here comes Tonka. Tonka across the blue, onside. Rebound comes to a Tonka player. He knocks it out of the air, but couldn't get enough to get a goal. Anderson made a nice save, and now it's Martin behind. Martin off the wall, up to Seppelt. Seppelt to Kaminsky. Kaminsky to Henry. Henry takes the hit, flutters one deep. No ice. So making a full line change, Tonka out with speed. That puck gets picked off though by Chung, and he's in the zone. Nice job of Chung being in the right place. He gets knocked down behind the net. Puck's in the slot, can't get a handle on it, and comes out to Varian, who misses. Now Tonka's out. Schneider's back checking. Good back check by Schneider. Comes to Tonka trailer. He picks it up and throws it behind.
Couple nice sticks there, not even allowing a shot on goal there, Ryan. That was nice by Blake to get back and help out.
So Tonka at the wing, at the red line. Good job by Chung to get that deep. He avoids a check, and now they chase. Chung and Eisen pressure. Eisen can't, he turns his guy back, and now the defenseman tries to come out with Schneider on him. Chips it ahead, rolling puck gets past everybody, comes to Bear. Bear in his own zone with a rolling puck in the corner. Chips it ahead. Pushes it just up to Chung. Chung swings in and grabs it. Chung to Eisen. Eisen tipped that, but couldn't get it to Schneider. Now Eisen pressures. No ice. And Bear will retreat in his own zone. Has a defender on him. Nice job by Eisen to pick that pass off, and he fires one. Almost got picked off by Tonka, but it comes to Schneider. Schneider now, he has Seppelt out front. He walks to the middle, backhander. Nice save by the goaltender, no rebound.
Looks like they moved Bergman back to D. Seppelt moved up front.
So Bear and Kampa at D with Schutz, Sowards, and Seppelt. Back to the S's.
Yeah, your favorite line.
Yep.
The all S's. The
Sowards
line.
at the dot, comes towards the defenseman that was on Schutz, and he brings it around. Tonka's flying 2 guys out of the zone now, and our defensemen are just backing them up, giving them the line. And now this will be Kampa behind. Kampa chases Tonka behind the net. Now Sowards comes in to help, and he gets it up to Schutz. Schutz has it on his backhand, now forehand. Got it out to the middle, and this is Seppelt. Seppelt couldn't handle. Sowards chips it off a shin pad, and it gets in the zone onside. Seppelt to attack. Seppelt gets it to Schutz on a backhand, and Schutz will have to chase it to the corner. Schutz fires. Goalie makes a save, rebound in the corner. Sowards battles there with a Tonka player, and they get it out to the center. And now Seppelt tried to pressure, couldn't get it. Now Bear and Kampa back up a 2-on-2. Good stick by Bear, and Seppelt with a good back check picks up the puck. Comes here near side to Schutz. Schutz had to open up and grab that. Now Schutz across the blue. Schutz gets a shot, goes wide. Now Kaminsky. Kaminsky couldn't handle, but he does give it to Sowards. Sowards turns in his own zone and battles there. Has a guy on him, so he fires it up to Faust. Faust lets it come to his stick, and then he lost it to a defenseman poke check. 2 guys go down. Tonka has it at center, and they tried to push it in but couldn't. Henry can't collect, and it comes to the defenseman for Tonka. They fired off the wall near side. Bergman, new defenseman here, picks that up and looks. Makes a pass on the far side over to Kaminsky, who slid it towards Wydra, but Wydra couldn't handle. Shot gets through to Anderson, rebound lays loose, and now it's Wydra. Wydra 1-on-2. He's got Henry behind him and Kaminsky coming. He chips it over towards Kaminsky. That pass gets picked off and goes to Wydra. Wydra battles in the corner, now Henry. Henry and Wydra in the corner. They're bumping bodies, trying to find a puck. Throw it to the net, and the defenseman for Tonka picks that up and goes behind. Puts it out towards Bergman. Bergman in neutral, gives it to Faust. Faust has it, slides it up towards Wydra. Wydra got it knocked off his stick just outside the blue line, and here comes Tonka. They fire it in deep. Tonka's making one guy's making a line change, so the other 2 forecheck, and that's Faust. Battle at the wall, lost by Wydra, and Tonka comes away with it, but they can't handle, and they slide it to Henry, who chips it out of the zone. D to D for Tonka in the neutral zone. Tonka rings it back, far corner. Anderson slows that down for Bergman. Bergman goes into battle. Bergman battles with a Tonka defender, and it comes out for Tonka. Tonka now tried to get it off to Faust. Faust fires it around, but gets stopped at the blue line. Swing and a miss by Kaminsky, and it goes off the skate of Henry, and now Kaminsky will have a chance. End of a long shift here, so I don't think he's got a whole lot of gas. Schneider does have fresh legs. Shot gets through, and Tonka defender comes through. Schneider's able to take it away there and battles through. It's on the side of the net, and now we're going to have some pushing and shoving.
Great forecheck by Schneider. I mean, he was
Yep.
all alone.
Yep.
First man in, kind of was able to disrupt, allowing the whole line to change. That was the first whistle in quite some time. We're already down to 5:40 left here in the period. 5-0 game with running time. Those heading back down 94 are probably appreciating this at that point.
All right, face-off will come at neutral there.
The DJ really needs to get on these tunes a little quicker on the whistles.
A little too quiet for you?
Yeah.
All right, face-off goes to Tonka. Tonka in their own zone. They tried to go D to D. They get it past Schneider, and now Varian at the wall. Varian just outside the zone. Eisen tried to get it in deep, couldn't. Now Chung swings in, misses, and here comes Tonka. Good job of Chung to take that away. He needs to get it in deep. Here's Schneider. Schneider on his backhand pushes it to the blue line, just inside, but Tonka picks that up, and here they come. couldn't handle the pass, comes to Varian. Varian just inside his own zone, now to Schneider. Schneider's able to fire it deep, and Ison will chase. 4.5 to go in the game. Osseo Maple Grove leads 5-0, and it comes to Varian. Varian off the wall. Tonka chips it past him. Chung back checks hard and tries to tie his guy up, but can't. Rebound comes to Anderson. Anderson sees it, comes out in the high slot, goes off of Anderson's mask, and now it's out at the point. Defenseman gets bumped there by Schneider. He gets it and he rings it out. Tonka now neutral. Tonka has time. They lock in. Varian to step up. Varian takes his guy down, grabs the puck and flips it out. And now it'll be Seppelt on a race for it. He gets to it first. Tried to go to Schutz. Now Sowards. Sowards has a breakaway all alone in front. Looks, shoots, rebound comes to Schutz. Goalie makes the save and doesn't leave anything else for anyone to clean up. Nice job there by those three just inside the blue line to take it away.
I know you said that one went off Anderson's mask. I could have swore it went off the top of Varian's helmet. And he was in like a prone position. It looked like it ricocheted off of him. He shook it off and made a great zone exit play. But I think we'll have to find out after if that was his save or if it was Anderson's.
Win face off by Sowards. He rings it down to Schutz. 2 Tonka defensemen on him. Seppelt escapes in the corner with the puck, then loses it. Now it comes out here to Campa's going to back up. Here comes Tonka. Tonka just across the blue line onside. Chipped off his stick by Campa, and now comes to Sowards, who slides it over to Seppelt. Nice pass. Seppelt has 1 to beat. Now that's still onside. We got 4 guys rushing the puck up 5-0, and Tonka has a guy behind our defenseman now. Comes out to Tonka at the blue line. Now in the middle, this will be Campa back. Campa makes him go across the slot. He holds on to it, fires wide. And now it's Schutz. Schutz and Sowards in the corner. Comes for Henry. Henry rings it around. That's Seppelt. Seppelt at the point. It comes to Sowards. Sowards. He walks. Schutz has to wait. He leaves it there for Schutz at the blue line. Now back down to Sowards. Nice little give and go there. Nice save by the goalie and covers it up. 2:26 to go in the period.
Well, barring some miracle, we'll be out of here in 2 minutes 15 seconds with a nice way to bookend the weekend. You know, yesterday was a little bit of a downer for the team. I think they've really made some good adjustments today.
Yeah, I can't figure out, is Edina that good or did we just play that bad? And I don't know.
I think it's a combination. I mean, their team speed yesterday
crushed us, right?
Times.
And they're a good hockey team, and we didn't keep up very well.
No. But I also think we're doing a lot better job moving the puck today. But you always wonder, well, is that because you have more time and space because you're not getting smothered?
Right.
It's hard to say.
So comes out to Faust. So Faust took that draw, so he's playing center now. We got Bergman and Henry have moved back to D. All right, so this is Tonka across the blue onside. Good job by Bergman to push him back. He tried to go to the trailer, and Wider was there. Wider to Kaminsky. Kaminsky now across the blue. Onside, he's got Wider going to the net. Gives it to him a little too far ahead. Kaminsky now chips it down to Wider. Wider chips it out towards Faust. Comes to Bergman, a rolling puck. He shoots. Going towards a defenseman's head, and then got knocked down and went behind. Now it's Minnetonka out of the zone. Onside, Bears back. Shot through Bear and to the goalie. Anderson makes a blocker save. 1 minute to go in the game. Tonka has it behind our net. He looks. He comes out here high to the point. Walks the line, shoots, rebounds loose. 2 guys laying in front, all by themselves. Bear mixes it up a little bit with a Tonka player. And we got 41 to go.
Well, Ryan, I'll thank you for the parents, grandparents, friends, and maybe even foes for your great effort and execution this weekend on the mic and your willingness to stand on the ladder for 3 hours this week just to make it a great production for those at home. So thank you.
Absolutely. All right, with 15 to go, Schneider's at the blue line. Tonka picks it up in the slot. Couldn't get a shot off. That's Seppelt takes it away. Nice job of getting it in deep by Chung, and that should do it for the game. Seppelt's on it. Seppelt swings through. Tonka has it. They're going to come near side, and then that's the horn.
Well,
another shutout.
Yeah, first place last year, third place this year. All in all, came away with 3 victories and a loss, bringing our record up to 10-1. That's our 10th victory of the year. We're back in action this week when we head back down to the metro area. So stay tuned, but nicely done today from the coaching staff to the players. I was impressed, Ryan. You got any final thoughts on the weekend?
It was a good weekend of hockey. A little, like you said, a little disappointing yesterday, but the boys rallied and came back and had a good game today.
All right, well, I guess you might want to stay live so you can see them gather the trophy.
Yeah, I suppose.
"20 saves shutout by my count for Mr. Renner Anderson.
How many shots did we have?
We had 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. Cohen Kaminsky with his 2-goal performance with 2 different sticks. Took home player of the game. Maybe Youth Hockey Hub's offering some coupons for the Kaminskys at their local hockey store.
I can. I don't have a camera though. Thank you.
Hey, oh. They've got to all get their hair fanned out.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. That guy's standing up halfway through the photo. Should be good.
All right, congratulations. All right, Ryan, signing off for the weekend. Have a safe trip home, everybody.
Yep,
And
everybody drive
Skol
safe.
Vikes.